Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
180, 180.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. Has a man on target to Johnson. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 37.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go. Go check. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
70 ranges.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
Throwing now, Milroe. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Buffalo Cowboy 80. 18 Rodley. 7 Pirates. 7 Pop. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. To get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Hey, 73, 7. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll go. Hurts. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun now for Milrow. On the move, headed right. Rolling deep down the near. That's cut at the 25. He hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here we go, set. Bronco leading. Let's go.
Rucker on first down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Jahan Campbell. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. From the red zone now. There's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Here's 7 Pirates. 7 Cougar 19.
Milrow from the gun. Brought in close to the 8. They get this down to the 7-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks trim the lead to 1. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he's out a little short of the 30.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Looking quickly here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Devontae Smith. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Look at this. Tight end getting a carry here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
First down, a run with Barkley. Will there be a quality gain on the run? And that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd down and 5. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Great.
Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap for Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
intended for...
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. He gets it out left, and it's caught. They got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here. They'll run for it with Barkley. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Walker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Milrow throwing on third down. And this is intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. And not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Barkley can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. Third and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Seahawks 7. to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Headed out right. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Milroe with it on first. Pass is caught at the 9. All the way. Touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
It's a gain of 20.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
37-yard
180.
Hurts to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. What a poor effort there. The kick goes out of bounds. Excellent field position coming up at the 40.
On the ready.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready, Cougar 19. Cowboys, gotta be lying.
Throwing here just before halftime. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Gay with the point after. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 21, Eagles 17. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, 73.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's Barkley. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards. That's good for us Seahawks.
No lead.
Again, it's Charbonnet. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and goal. Here's Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
18, 5 here. Here we go.
Milroe looking to throw. Brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Seahawks now lead by 10. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
Eagles 17. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play fake with Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Running left. This is Barkley. And he's chased all the way to the sideline and out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
First down, and they go right back to it. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Hurts trying again on second down. This one's caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
And again, here's Hurts. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready?
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead.
1st and goal, Seattle.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
On the draw, this is Charbonnet. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal.
Go! 19.
They'll run here following the penalty. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 25. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Barkley off the pistol again. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 86.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. It's his running back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
14 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll get them enough for a first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hurts on 1st down. Catch made. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Eagles 32. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Finds his fullback. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, "Do you have a tight end with his hand on the ground?" "Yes, coach." "Do you have a fullback still on your roster?" "Yes, coach." "And you're going to be just fine."
He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Pass it down close. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. Gay with the point after. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Seahawks 42, Eagles 32. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Buying some time left. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense to the line fast. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. brings up
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
On first down, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hurts a chance to run it here. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else to be found outside of that. So 3rd down coming up. To throw. Smith brings in another one. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. And we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock. But defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Bracco 80.
Running with Walker again. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he gets the Seahawks 1st down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.